What's up everyone, it's the Munch and welcome back at last to the Battle Tree. Last episode we took on none other than Cynthia, the champion of Sinnoh, and that was just amazing. So today we're going to be continuing our climb up the tree after quite a while since we've been here. Of course we're doing the super single battle challenge, and after last time battling Cynthia, I gotta say I am definitely looking forward to see who the heck we might actually face next, because a champion from a different region was definitely not something I was expecting. But as always, I've got another brand new team for you guys, another trio of Pokemon to take on this challenge, and today is actually just going to be a couple of Pokemon that I personally just really love using, whether it be on competitive battling teams or in-game. Just having these Pokemon with me is something I usually tend to do. Without further ado, if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button for the return of the Battle Tree, and our super single battle consecutive challenge will continue. You seem super strong with all this excitement. Let's go. Wow, how did you know I was so excited? Even though I guess I'm kind of excited every episode, so maybe if you watch these videos you might already tell Heidi, but I don't think Heidi here actually watches any of these because that would break the fourth wall a little bit. But anyway, moving on, we've got Washington coming out here, and actually I meant to say that she's got a Beartic leading off the party, but now that we've got Washington out here, I guess I can talk a little bit more about this team, starting off with Rotom Wash, who's actually just a Pokemon that I guess I've been using in competitive battling pretty much since Rotom became a water and electric type. Because I think I was gonna say ever since the Rotom forms came out, but I believe when the Rotom forms originally came out they were all ghost and electric type still, so I think with Pokemon Black and White they switched it up. Either way, we're not even using Rotom anymore because Fuego X has come out here, and if you guys couldn't tell from the name Fuego X, this is actually going to be a Mega Charizard X. Charizard is of course my favorite starter Pokemon, and Mega Charizard X here is probably one of my favorite Mega Evolutions, if not my favorite overall. It's just so awesome looking, and of course the name there is a little bit fitting. With Mega Charizard X comes Fuego X. Even though that's not really why I named him Fuego X, but we'll leave that for just a little bit because we're actually kind of getting destroyed right now, and I'm really hoping that this Fire Punch finishes off Beartic, though I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Of course, Mega Charizard X has that Tough Claws ability, so physical contacting moves will be boosted. So I got Dragon Claw and Fire Punch. Should be able to tear through anything, especially once we use a Dragon Dance. So actually, this is kind of similar to the previous episode, the Dragonite we were using. Except Dragonite is like 100 times stronger too because of that multi-scale ability. That thing is just way too good. But unfortunately, Fuego X here is going to get taken down by Mismagius, and at least that gives us a chance to actually show off the final Pokemon on this team. Another one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Well, actually, Sneasel is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I wasn't really going to bring a Sneasel into the Battle Tree. So we've got the Evolution Weavile, which is almost equally awesome. With Knockoff here, should have no problem finishing off Mismagius. That is, as long as we can hit it. And yeah, finally didn't use Protect there, so we'll finish that off no problem. And I think this lady's actually still got one more Pokemon. But yeah, as I was mentioning, these are basically just 3 Pokemon I really enjoy using, and I really hope that this guy doesn't have a Z move. I'm actually thinking that he might, so I'm just going to go straight for the low kick, because Knockoff, of course, does more damage if the opponent is holding an item, and a Z move is not really going to get knocked off, or a Z Crystal, so, oh man, we survived the Tri-Attack somehow. That was, yeah, that was a little bit questionable, so I guess we'll finish it off with a Knockoff, and there we go. At least the first battle is down, and I guess Silver is also going to be going down. Didn't really see that one coming. So Washington somehow the only one to survive that encounter, even though he was also leading the charge. But in general, Rotom Wash is actually a really good Pokemon to have in the Battle Tree as well. I think just actually in any competitive battling scenario, whether you like to do, I guess, double, single battles, Battle Tree, online, Pokemon Showdown, Shoddy Battle if you live back in 2009, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Rotom Wash, really awesome Pokemon just because of that typing, as I mentioned, water electric type, barely has any weaknesses, and overall it's a pretty bulky Pokemon that can also dish out some damage, as we are about to see here against Camerupt. This Rotom Wash is actually equipped with Hydro Vortex as well, and oh my goodness, this is actually going to be a Mega Camerupt as well. Okay, what is up with the Mega Evolutions today? I think, actually, did we see one? I feel like we saw one in the first battle, but I already forgot. Whatever. Let's go for our Z move. Of course, every episode I try to have a Mega Evolution and a Z move, and this time around, Rotom here, or Washington as I always like to call him, is going to be the one with the Hydro Vortex. I don't think I've actually barely ever used the Water Z move, and this is of course going to be 4 times super effective on that camera up, so there is no way you are surviving. We just took down a whole volcano pretty much. That's amazing. I love you, Washington. But yeah, he's also got the Volt Switch, so can get out of any sticky situations like Licky Licky here, though I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to hit him with a Thunderbolt because I'm not sure what the heck Licky Licky's even going to use, and I don't really want to risk bringing out, you know, I guess Charizard here to take this Body Slam. Washington can definitely handle that a little better, not to mention the fact that Washington can't get paralyzed by the Body Slam, I think, so that'll be pretty good too. Oh no, you've knocked off my nothing because, like I said, you can't really knock off Z-Crystals. I'm just going for this Will-O-Wisp. I don't know, I guess Body Slam will do less damage now, and we can slowly whittle it down, because I have a feeling that this Licky Licky is going to take us a little while to take down, but as I mentioned, Rotom is pretty dang bulky, and he also kind of packs a punch, so we should have no problem. That is, unless Rata here decides to switch out to Arcanine. What are you doing, Rata? By the way, isn't this actually the girl that you recruit in the multi-battles? Or I guess if you were to try to do the multi-battles before fighting with anyone, you would get her as a default companion, I guess. I'm talking about, of course, the tag battles where you literally have a random AI-controlled player with you, and you can actually recruit the trainers that I've been battling, like Cynthia and Grimsley and stuff, but for whatever reason, every single time we defeat one, I always forget to hit the recruit button, and it sucks because now, of course, I have to rebattle them if we want to get them in those multi-battles. So next time we make it to 10 battle streak, I definitely have to remember to actually recruit the person. And why are you still using knockoff? What is up with you, Licky Licky? Whatever though, Washington will go down, but Licky Licky and actually Pokemon breeder Rata here just literally lost to a washing machine. How does that feel, losing to an electrical appliance? Just liking isn't enough to keep you going in this job, you take on life itself. What was she talking about? Like, farming? Is farming actually that difficult? You gotta put your whole life into it? I guess so, actually. Your whole life would probably become farming. But anyway, number 33 is coming up next. Battle 33, that is. And it looks like we've got Mr. Hotel Worker, man. Anyway, he's got a Scrafty, and I think I'm actually just gonna Will-O-Wisp that right off the bat. Because basically any Pokemon I don't really know who to send out on, or who to send out with Charizard or Weavile, I'm just going to go ahead and Will-O-Wisp because I know they're going to be hard hitters, and Scrafty here is definitely no joke with those high jump kicks. So now that he's set up Substitute, I guess I feel a little bit safer bringing out the Fuego X here because I'm guessing he's not going to have anything too powerful, and he's also burned now. So whoa, hold on a second. As I say that, he is actually unleashing his Z power, and I have no idea what type of move this is going to be. Actually, the fighting type Z move, all out pummeling, and I'm actually not sure if it's a good or bad thing that I brought out Charizard here because this will at least not be very effective, but whoa, okay, that actually didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. And this is turning out to be a little bit better than I thought because we can definitely set up Dragon Dance on your boy Charizard here. He is stuck in the Substitute anyway, and actually I just realized the burn goes through it, so he's slowly getting whittled down. Mega Charizard X, get the heck back out here. And I know I mentioned that he's not named Fuego X for being a Mega Charizard X. I mean, it's basically, if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know that almost every Charizard that I've had has been named Fuego. So I feel like by this point, this would probably be like the 10th Charizard that I've got. Hence the Fuego X. Of course, the X in Roman numerals is the 10th. So you could call him Fuego the 10th if you want to. I mean, he doesn't go by that name usually, but I will allow it this time. Oh my goodness, this guy is actually going for a Focus Punch right now. You gotta be kidding me. At least we're gonna make the Substitute fade, but I'm pretty sure Charizard is gonna be going down here to the Focus Punch. Whoa, never mind. That didn't quite take us down. Although we're pretty dang low HP, but we did use a Dragon Dance, so now we should be faster, and we have +1 attack. So whatever else Bellhop Man here, Zero actually, I already forgot he was Zero, the Smash 4 champ himself has got a Greninja. Oh man, this might actually be close, and by that I mean we might not be faster than Greninja still. Ooh, we are. Okay, I underestimated it a little bit. I guess Greninja's really quick, but he's not that quick. But as I was saying, we should be able to sweep through the rest of this guy's Pokemon. Clawitzer being the last one. You know what they say about only working out one arm, Clawitzer. I guess, I don't actually know what they say, but you should probably work on your other arm because that right one is looking a little huge. Anyway, actually has a Focus Sash. Doesn't matter though because, of course, we've still got 2 more Pokemon left, and One of them is actually Washington, so I highly doubt Mr. Clawitzer here can do absolutely anything to our devastating washing machine here. Always choose washing machines, guys. Best electrical appliance. Actually, let me know what your favorite electrical appliance is down below. And by that, I mean your favorite Rotom form, because why the heck would I care about actual electrical appliances? I really like Rotom Wash. I guess if I had to pick a second, though, Rotom, the washing, or not the washing, the, what is it called? The lawnmower form. Holy moly. Couldn't think of that for some reason, but yeah, Rotom Mow form, the grass and electric, is probably my second favorite. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite Rotom form down below? And if there was actually like another new Rotom form to come out, what do you think it would be? I've just noticed Pokemon Breeder Rata is back. Didn't we literally just battle you like 2 battles ago or something? What the heck is going on here, man? And this Electrode is apparently floating in the air. So you know what? Even though I'm pretty sure he's going to hit us with a very powerful electric move right now. Oh, he used Protect, actually. Even worse. Does that mean we wasted our Z move? It's going to... Really? Why do you make me do the animation? He used Protect, dude. Come on. You don't have to rub it in. Wait a second. It's actually going through? What? Does Z moves go through Protect? Okay, I guess it does. It just does minimal damage. Yeah, it couldn't fully protect itself. Nice. The air balloon also popped. I guess we're A-okay, and Hydro Pump is, barely not going to finish it off. You got to be kidding me. Alright, whatever. I know he's going to protect here. Probably should have just Will-O-Wisp, but does it really matter? I could have also gotten the free switch, actually, and just brought out Weavile, but whatever. It's too late now. At least I think we can survive this Thunderbolt and finish him off with a Volt Switch, because why the heck not? I guess that actually lets us get Charizard out for free, or at least without having to see Beartic first, and thankfully it is a Beartic because that is definitely something we can handle. I think it might have a Stone Edge or Rock Slide or something, but hopefully we can live it because Fuego X definitely needs his Dragon Dancing to unlock that full potential. Like I said, it's kind of like that Dragonite that I had the previous episode. After a Dragon Dance, those outrages are basically going to kill almost anything. Though I guess with Charizard we can't really as easily secure kills on stuff. Like, it's not 100% that Dragon Claw will kill anything, actually, but I definitely know that this Fire Punch will mess up Beartic. Hopefully one-shot it, actually. Not 100%, because it is a bear, and I guess it's also a tick. And those are pretty weak to fire. So, final Pokemon for Breeder Rata is going to be a Banette. I really feel like we just fought Rata, didn't we? Like, we literally just did, right? Holy moly, she has got a Mega Banette as well. What is up with all the Mega Evolutions today? Maybe, like, when you bring out a Mega Evolution into the battle tree, it's like they're more likely to have them. I don't know, I certainly feel like we've been seeing a lot more ever since I started bringing out my own Mega Evolutions. But, thankfully, Mega Charizard X comes out on top in the end. And that's another trainer down. Actually, is it another trainer? Because technically we already beat her before, so I'm not sure. I guess it's just a trainer down. Just alright, let's go. Move along to another Ether Foundation person. At least I think the first person we battled was also Ether Foundation, and this is actually Luke. Luke, what the heck are you doing here in the battle tree, man? I thought you were supposed to be recording Breath of the Wild or other Zelda-related stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my roommate Zelda Master, his name is Luke. And he plays Zelda, and he lives right downstairs. Isn't that crazy? Another YouTuber, guys, literally downstairs right now. I don't know why that's crazy, but this guy's actually got a Bruxish, and I am not really liking my chances of surviving. Oh, no! No! Are you kidding me? Well, needless to say, my 3DS died. I don't know why, because it was plugged in, but it died. Here we finally are, and as you can see, it is quite dark out here in the battle tree, but it's all good because we're finally back to finish up this episode. And unfortunately, if you guys can't tell, I had to start all over, so we're only at battle number 6 right now, but it's okay, because if we make it to 10, we'll at least be able to take on another special trainer, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right, ladies and gentlemen? Right, boys and girls? If you guys can't tell, I'm just a little bit annoyed right now, because not only did my DS die a couple of minutes ago, or I guess for you guys a couple seconds ago, I don't know why it died in the first place, because it was actually plugged into the charger, but maybe the charger came a little bit loose. Either way, Not only did my DS die and I had to start the streak all over again, but I actually made it to the 10th battle, and then for some reason my computer died, and I lost all of that footage. So this is now my 3rd time, I believe, trying to record this streak here, and it's okay. I might be a little bit annoyed, but we've got Mega Charizard X still on our side, and I think that with this dude, we should be able to tear through these next 5 or so battles pretty quickly, starting off with Goodra there, who goes down pretty quickly to that Dragon Claw. But yeah, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if I'm just having some bad luck today, but actually the last couple of days I feel like this has been going on. This whole weekend I've been trying to record a couple of different videos, and just technical difficulties keep happening, and I don't know, I guess I'm not really too used to it. Well, first of all, because I haven't been recording all that often lately, but also just because I guess you usually expect things to work when you spend so much time setting it up, I guess. I'm talking about like my computer and my 3DS and stuff, but technical difficulties just seem to come mostly at random for me. Like literally when I think my PC is all good and dandy, it just randomly starts turning off, and then my DS, you know, I thought I made sure it was plugged in and everything was fine, and then it dies in the middle of a battle with a Bruxish. You gotta expect the unexpected, guys, and now we're back to receiving 2 battle points per battle, but it's all good because we're moving on to number 7, and as I mentioned, if at the end of this all we get to face off against a cool trainer, then it's all a-okay with me. Speaking of, I don't know what the heck that little kid, or this little kid rather, was talking about. I know he mentioned the masked man. Did he say the masked man? I thought he said the masked royal for a second, but we actually haven't heard about the masked royal in quite a while. I'm wondering if maybe he's gonna have a part to play, maybe in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, because I would love to see me some more masked royal. I still honestly wonder who the heck he could be. Like, I'm really surprised they never revealed who the masked royal could be in the Sun and Moon story. Like, I'm honestly just so puzzled. No idea who it could be. But anyway, we're facing off against Beware here, and this is actually not the best matchup for Washington because Beware is pretty tanky Pokemon and doesn't really have too many weaknesses. Actually, I think he is weak to fire though, because of that fluffy ability. So if we go out for our boy Fuego X once again here, he should definitely be able to tear stuff up with some fire punches. I feel really dumb though, because I definitely had some like topics planned out though that I was talking about during the video, but now ever since that loss to Bruxish, it's been like 3 hours and I completely forgot everything I was talking about earlier. So I'm sorry guys, I guess you'll have to deal with my commentary being about this Glaceon and how majestic and beautiful Glaceon is, and how it's probably one of the best evolutions ever. But actually, I don't really know. I don't think I've really ever had or put too much thought into my favorite evolution. I think I usually just say Eevee is my favorite, because Eevee is my favorite, so I guess that answers that question. But this kid's last Pokemon is actually going to be an Aromatisse, and I was just about to Dragon Punch it before I realized this is definitely a Fairy type, and Fairies are actually not weak to Fire, or I guess Fire is neutral on them. Fairies are not very good against Fire, but Fire is alright against Fairies, so we're able to fire it up and punch it away. And now we move on. We've got 2 more battles, I think, to go, and we can take on, hopefully, another special trainer. I really hope we don't end up repeating as well, because I know that you could actually end up repeating here. I think, during, I guess, my, well, not really practice ones, but, you know, the failed attempts, the failed recordings, and technical difficulties I was talking about, I've definitely faced Cynthia at least 1 more time since the previous episode, which is kind of crazy, because I guess I never ran into Cynthia during any of the previous episodes, and then now I've run into her twice somehow, and still failed to recruit her for the multi-battle. I really want to try out those multi-battles with, like, some of those trainers as our tag partner, but I have to remember to recruit them. So hopefully next time, if we make it, that is, because we definitely still have to get through this Araquanid here, but should be able to take it down with 1 more Thunderbolt here. And yeah, as I was mentioning, I don't know, I guess I'm not really one to usually deal with technical difficulties, so whenever it happens, I just get really, really annoyed. I don't know if I'm like the only person like this, but usually I guess when you expect, whoa, this thing has Giga Drain. Was not expecting that. Speaking of expecting, I guess I wasn't wrong. I really do have to expect the unexpected even when we're in the battles. Not just with my computer randomly shutting off. I guess you can't really expect that in any way. Anyway, Mega Charizard X, no surprise he's going to be coming out in this battle again. I'm pretty sure he's been in every single battle so far. And I've actually realized, like, this team is basically just Mega Charizard and Rotom. Like, to be honest, even though Weavile is also a really strong Pokemon and definitely one of my favorites, well, Sneasel is one of my favorite Pokemon. Weavile, just because, you know, it's its evolution, I gotta like it. Well, I don't have to like it, but I feel like I'm not gonna bring a Sneasel into the battle tree, so, you know, Weavile is doing the job just fine. And anyway, what I was saying was, even though he is one of my favorite Pokemon, and he's really powerful, actually, if he can set up those Swords Dance, he really doesn't fit that well into this team, I feel like. Just because Rotom and Charizard have pretty good typings to counter each other, but then Weavile is just kind of here on the team, you know? He's just like the last Pokemon I thought of. I was like, let's have Rotom and Charizard X, and then I guess we can just throw in some kind of random powerful Pokemon I enjoy, so Weavile ended up being it, and I guess because of that, even though, you know, he's not doing bad at all, he's actually been able to take down a couple of Pokemon here. I guess he doesn't really have the synergy with the team as well as Charizard and Rotom have got. But speaking of synergy, here we have Metagross, who we definitely had in the previous episode. And I feel like that was definitely one of, if not the best team probably I've had here in the battle tree so far, or just in general, because Mega Metagross, first of all, is just way too powerful. Like, that thing is insane. I had no idea it was actually, like, its stats were that crazy. We also had Tapu Lele, and what was the last Pokemon on that team, actually? Oh yeah, Dragonite. How the heck could I forget about Dragonite? Actually, Dragonite probably is, in my opinion, one of the strongest Pokemon you could have here in the battle tree, so I guess maybe in the future episodes I might try to mix and match some of the Pokemon. Definitely let me know what kind of team suggestions you'd like to see. I know a lot of people have been suggesting other Mega Evolutions, because I guess every episode I'll try to at least use a different Mega Evolution. But maybe I'll mix and match some of the other Pokemon that we've used already previously, because I feel like Dragonite, Rotom Wash, like I said, and a couple of others are just really, really good to have in the battle tree. Actually, Aegislash as well, I haven't tried out just yet, but Aegislash is a super good Pokemon to have in here. Or just in general, Aegislash is a super strong Pokemon with that ability too. The Stance Change, is that actually what it's called? I don't remember, but Ferrothorn goes down, no problem with a Fire Punch, and Metagross is coming back out, and I have a feeling this guy will also not really enjoy a Fire Punch to the face. Ooh, he's actually got the Berry to weaken it, though. Okay, I see you, Metagross. This actually might not... Oh, it still takes it down. Okay. I was gonna say it was at half HP, so would have been a little bit upsetting if it didn't take it down. But Aggron is going to be this hiker's final Pokemon, and with one Earthquake, we should hopefully send him flying back to Mount whatever, where Kiawe's trial took place. I think this is probably the same hiker that, you know, photobombs Kiawe's trial. It's definitely him right there. I mean, the resemblance is just uncanny. Then again, every hiker in this game looks the same, so there's not really much ways we could tell them apart from each other. Maybe they're twins, or maybe they actually are all the same hiker, just like all Nurse Joys or all cousins or something. Is that how it works? I don't remember, but we took him down, and yes, that's definitely him. That face is just unmistakable right there. But that was actually the final battle, or at least number 9. So the next one, number 10 here, should be a special trainer, and I can't wait to see who it will be. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, speaking of Kiawe's fire trial, there he is. I'll fully display the vaunted dancing of my Pokemon. What a crazy coincidence. I guess life is just full of coincidences today, as we are being challenged by Captain Kiawe of Alola's Pokemon Trial Challenge? I was about to say Pokemon League, but there's no Pokemon League here, so I guess he's just a trial captain. Not really a battle legend, but he is quite a special trainer, and he's going to start off with a Talonflame. Actually, that's another Pokemon I was about to mention that's really good in the battle tree, or at least I think would be really good. Of course, we haven't really tried it out just yet, but maybe in one of the future episodes. Anyway, definitely got to focus up a little bit here because, like I said, we're facing off against Kiawe, and this guy, well, although we're only at a 10 battle streak, so I'm not expecting anything crazy like a Mega Evolution, he's definitely still going to have some very tough, fiery, flaming Pokemon, and Talonflame is actually just going to get destroyed by Hydro Pump there, so that's 1 down and 2 more to go. Actually, if we get lucky and he has some other fire types, oh, never mind, there's Kangaskhan. Don't know why the heck, is this actually a Mega Kangaskhan? You know what, I'm not even risking it. I am going straight off for the Will-O-Wisp, and oh my god, it actually is going to be Mega Kangaskhan for Kiawe here. I did not think he was going to have a Mega Evolution, considering we were only at a 10 streak here. But I guess it is the super single battle challenge. They only like don't have Mega Evolutions in the regular single battle challenge. But of course, if you guys don't know, Mega Kangaskhan has that parental bond ability, so it's going to be able to hit us twice with all of these attacks. And wow, a critical hit on the double edge there after getting flinched by Fake Out, of course. At least double edge is actually going to do recoil damage, but this is not a great situation to be in. I think I've got to go ahead and combat the Mega Evolution with our own Mega. Even though Mega Charizard X is powerful, Mega Kangaskhan might just be the most powerful Mega Evolution of them all. At least, in my opinion, it probably is the strongest one just because of that parental bond, man. It is just way too good. But we gotta hope for the best. We gotta hope that Fuego X can come through for us here. And actually, this Kangaskhan is gonna be quicker, so... Oh man, that really hurts. At least we get some recoil damage, and I think Dragon Claw should be able to finish it off here. At least I really hope it does, because if it doesn't, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow. What does that mean now? Maybe it takes itself down with Double Edge, because there's no way Weavile can finish this thing off. And I don't think Weavile is, well, maybe Weavile is faster, I don't really know. Oh, seriously? It didn't even take itself down, and that means that Weavile has got to be quicker than this Kangaskhan now, or we are donezo. And I have a feeling that we are, oh, we are quicker, okay. Wow. I don't know though, because Kiawe does still have one more Pokemon left, and I have a feeling it's a fire type. Yep, Salazzle is coming out. Wow, after all of that work and all of this, and we're just going to end up losing to a Salazzle, it looks like. I'm not giving up yet though. And I guess he's not either, going for the Fake Out there. That's not too bad though, and come on, if we can actually be faster than him. Oh, well, never mind. Salazzle is too fast, and Fire Blast will definitely blast away the Weavile. What the heck? Win or lose, there's never enough dancing. Truer words have never been spoken, and oh my gosh, I am actually so upset. Did we actually just lose to Kiawe in only 10 battles? Like, this is only the 10th battle, right? After what seemed like a series of just random coincidences to me, like just, you know, slightly bad luck, I guess we end off the episode with the worst luck, as we lose to Kiawe, and I don't even know if that was bad luck or just Kangaskhan is way too good, man. But regardless, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and maybe next time I won't lose, but let's be honest, I probably will. Also, I don't know if I want to play this battle tree anymore. I'm actually really sad. See you in the next episode of something.